Hello, I'm Kirsten Kaae. This video series is about helping you get more life out of life by conserving and prioritizing your energy. This particular segment you're about to watch is about conserving your energy by managing pain.
One of the most important energy factors I like to look at, and that's where I like to start, are the physical body. How does your body expend its energy? One of the biggest energy thieves we deal with as we get older is pain. 65% of the older population are dealing with some pain, chronic pain, some kind or another. That's a lot, and it takes a lot of energy. If you ever had an all-day headache, or had a broken ankle that made you kind of walk funny for a while, you know how exhausted you are at the end of the day. That's a lot of energy that you could be putting someplace else. So managing pain is a huge issue for a lot of people. The first thing I look at are just the simple fixes. Do you have an easy chair that has passed its expiration date a long time ago? You like it, but your body doesn't. Your back gets achy when you get up from it instead of being supported. So maybe it's time to get a new one. Also look at other furnishings. What kind of footwear are you wearing? Are you wearing some things that are supporting your feet and thus supporting your whole body from the bottom up? Or are you wearing some things that do not support your body? Because that can make a big difference as well. Your posture at your workstations. If you are at a kitchen counter that is too low, you're stooping, and that will create pain. If you're working at something that's too high, you're going to raise your shoulders, and that creates a lot of pain up here. So look around your house and see, where am I doing things that's causing pain? Is your mattress supporting your body the way it should? Those are just little things you can look at that are really simple fixes. Then there are the obvious fixes, and that's tough to make these decisions sometimes, is looking at what are some things you have been putting off doing. Do you have a knee that needs to be replaced, a bum shoulder that's been giving you trouble? And we tend to say, well, it's not bad enough yet. Well, while it's not bad enough yet, how much of your energy is this taking, and how much of your quality of life is this bum, knee, or shoulder, or hip, or whatever it is stealing from you? So how many more years are you willing to give it? Keep in mind that surgery is scary, I understand that. But the older you get, the longer it's going to take you to recover from surgery as well. So that's a consideration. So if you have pain issues that are related to something that is medically fixable, then maybe that's a consideration to take, that it might be a good idea to get that fixed. Some other things that you can do yourself, and that requires some effort on your part, some regular effort, and that is strengthening your muscles. If a lot of our back pain, shoulder pains, neck pains come from not having good muscles in our backs and the front of the body. Simply, we sit more. We sit more and we don't use our belly muscles or our back muscles much. So strengthening those muscles, doing stretching exercises, flexibility exercises will help reduce some of the aches and pains that we get from being sedentary and having our muscles tighten up on us. So again, that requires regular effort, but it makes a big difference to have a regular regimen of some kind. And I'll talk a little bit about exercise later in terms of the energy it takes and what you can do. If you have pain from arthritis, you might consider adopting a gluten-free diet. Gluten is a substance that is in wheat and many other things, but one of the reasons it is there is they've produced wheat that has much larger amounts of gluten than normal because it makes the breads and the cakes really nice and fluffy. It makes things swell up. Well, it does the same thing to your joints. So going gluten-free can help arthritic pain. It can even help things like psoriasis or migraine headaches. So if you have a lot of pain related to some things like that, gluten-free might be an option. Just try it. It's kind of a big change to undertake, but if you try it for a couple of weeks, you'll know if it will work for you or not. It took me a while to get gluten-free because I kept running into, oops, is the gluten that too? So there's hidden gluten in a lot of things. But it is worthwhile trying that if you're having a lot of arthritic pain particularly. Heat and massage are always wonderful for achy bodies. Warm baths. Heating pads tend not to be good because we tend to turn them on and forget about them and leave them on too long, and then they actually do more damage than they help. It's better to have those little bean things that you heat up in the microwave because they will lose their heat in about 20 minutes, and that's as much as you would have. Meditation and focused distraction of one kind or another. With some people, just music will help. Some people just use music. And those are ways that you can take your mind off and out of your mind, out of your body for a little while to have distractions for yourself. So those are methods that you can use. Then there are the physician-directed pain management, because a lot of people do require medication. And you should always consult a physician before you try anything new, before you self-medicate, and most of us don't. We just say, okay, well, we'll take one thing or the other that's over the counter to see if that does. Well, if you don't take your medication appropriately, it is not going to help a whole lot. The most important thing to remember when you go to your doctor is that your doctor needs accurate information. We tend to say, oh, it's not that bad, doc. You know, it's not that bad. You don't give them the full story. And being tough is highly overrated. It really doesn't get you much of anywhere. So when you're looking to get medications from your doctor, if you are in round-the-clock pain, keep in mind that you should be taking medication around the clock. That's a really important aspect, because if you take pain medication after you're in a lot of pain, it'll take you 45 minutes or so to kick in, then you're relatively pain-free for a couple of hours, and it starts coming back, and you think, well, it's not that bad yet. I'll wait a little while longer. Then you wait another hour, and it's finally getting bad enough till you take the medication. Well, then you're in pain half the time and out of pain the other half of the time. That's not really good pain management, and it will still continue to steal your energy this way. So to be pain-free, round-the-clock medication is good. Your doctor is not likely to start you on that. So doctors tend to be conservative for good reasons. So I would encourage you to just keep reporting back and saying, this is what is necessary. And if you are in a lot of chronic pain, then there are some long-acting medications you can ask your doctor about. But keep going back, keep trying. Don't assume, well, he gave me this and it's not working, so there's nothing more we can do, or what can we do if I hurt more later? Well, there's always something they can do for pain. I was a hospice nurse for 23 years, and people do not have to be in pain. They just simply don't. I want to talk very briefly about addiction, because that's a big issue that keeps a lot of people from getting comfortable. And there are several types of addiction that people are unaware of. You think of addiction as somebody who's totally crazed, who's drug-seeking, and you have this fear-inducing picture in your mind of an addict. Well, addiction is simply the body's adaptation to a substance that it has not been used to before, but it gets that way. We all get addicted to different things. And the true addiction really doesn't happen to that great extent. But what happens to you if you don't get your morning coffee? What happens to you if you're used to drinking 6 Cokes a day and you don't drink them anymore? You get a headache. So there are consequences. Your body is used to this. The same thing will happen with if you're on medications. If you need pain medication, chances are somewhere along the line you will need more. That does not mean you're being a lunatic, drug-seeking addict. That simply means that your disease has progressed. If you're on heart medication, or have been, or know somebody who is, you know they started on probably just one little pill, and it got to be more pills over time because the disease progresses. Same thing with diabetes and many other diseases. Diseases progress and require more medication. So if you need more pain medication, it is simply because your disease has progressed, not because you are just drug-seeking and wanting a quick fix.
Thank you for taking time to watch the videos. If you have watched all of them, your head is full of ideas, and hopefully you will find some things that are useful that you can implement so that you can spend your energy in ways that give you back more than wasting it on things that are non-productive for you. My website is itisaboutlife.com. You can find more information there, and if you'd like, you could also sign up for my newsletter. I write articles once a month on a variety of topics related to aging, end-of-life issues, and managing your life. I also have a book available, which is a collection of newsletters that I have previously published with a wide variety of topics. So please go to my website and see what other things can be useful to you. It is all about conserving energy, finding joy, and having the best life you possibly can for as long as you're here. Thank you.